Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be painting Brickarms live here. You see, I already have some painted ones ready for you guys, so that should definitely be interesting. I'm definitely interested on how this is going to go, and I guess we'll just figure it out as we go, guys. So let me just check the chat real quick before I begin. Just type something into my other account, make sure it comes up. Okay, let me see. All right, yeah, there we go. So everything's working. Just gonna give a few examples of stuff that I've got, and then I got a whole bin here, stuff that I'm gonna paint. So got a Car 98K. Guess you guys can't really tell because it's really out of focus, but it's got definitely has gunmetal properties to it, and then you have ones without any gunmetal. Camera quality isn't great. Let's see if I can try that. That works better. See, it's what one looks like with paint or without paint, and this is what one looks like with paint on. I have a M1 Carbine and two Car 98Ks with paint and one kind of with paint, and M1 gray with paint, and then this one without paint. But we're not going to be finishing painting these or anything here. We're actually going to be working on some these weapons right here, which I'll get into. I can notice the stream is really lagging, which is not great. Let me check to see if I can fix this up at all. Not really sure. All right, so that's not great. Anyway, I don't think there's really anything I can do with that, but here's brick arms that I'm going to be painting. I have, let me just show you guys the different types of paint. We got gunmetal paint here, which I use for the gunmetal aspects. We have clear coat to keep away scratching of material, which I'm going to apply on this gun. We have white paint, which I won't be using, and brown paint to paint black weapons. So let's see what we can get done. I'm gonna first start out with let's start out with the Arasaka Type 100 rifle right here. Let me see. So you take your paintbrush, this cup of 2-week-old water, and your gunmetal paint. What I like to put my gunmetal paint, shake it up real nice, kind of lay a little bit right there. Actually, it's a bubble, not really. Let me see if I can hey, midnight for you. Hey, that's nice. Gonna be painting some brick arms. So first we got the gunmetal paint. Let me see what we can do by painting this Arasaka rifle. Bring it a little bit closer to show you guys. See, I gotta put my hand behind it. Focus. You can't really see the detailing on it yet because it hasn't dried. It's pretty cool. Let me make sure I'm doing this correct. Yeah, so hey, what's up, Dr. Xbox Live? How many lives have you done today? Feels like a lot. Yeah, well, I did one and that crashed, and did another one and I had to go. So 2, this will be a third one. But the lag, I can tell it's really, is it really laggy for you guys? Just let me know, because it feels like it probably is. I just want to make sure you guys can see the picture okay, and it's not super laggy. Can someone say if it's laggy? Because I can't really tell. Yeah, so basically got that entire bayonet almost done. Maybe you might need a little bit more paint soon. It's coming along pretty nicely. I'll be using this in my World War II Japanese mock because, you know. So I am going to be painting a lot of weapons. This stream might be going on for a long time. Someone please tell me if there's like a lot of lag because I don't want to. That's a lot of gunmetal. Oh, jeez. But yeah, just please someone let me know so don't hmm. Okay, so now we're starting on like the muzzle of the gun here, just like you can just see the tip of it. Just got a little gunmetal paint. And of course, it looks like this now. Like it kind of looks like a solid black, but when it's done, it actually looks more like this sparkling gunmetal color, which is what I'm going for here because, you know, looks good. Okay. So, what gun do you want me to do after the Arasaka gun? Don't really know. Looks pretty good, I'd say. I'm also not gonna be doing a whole lot more because next week I actually go back to school. Actually, tomorrow I go back to school, so it's a little bit irritating. Looks pretty good so far. Basically got everything for the first coat of this gun right now. Wouldn't say there's a whole lot more to do on this weapon, which is good considering that I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time on just one weapon. So what I do to dry is I have a little vise over here that'll just stick the weapon in. But right now I'm actually just gonna put it right here to dry. It'll stay. Okay, that's good. Then I'll take a Kleenex and just wipe the paint off of here. I can also take questions about mock for, you know, reasons. Let's see. How's the thing doing so far? Looks like it's doing all right. So next one that I kind of want to get started on since I still have gunmetal paint on my palette is this one rifle right here. Actually, I want to test the quality of this rifle by. Okay, this is the good rifle because I have two of these. One of them is good, and the other one's pretty trash. This one looks pretty good. And just put some nice gunmetal paint on here. In case you guys are wondering, I might do a tutorial on putting paint on rifles. I'm not actually sure if that part is gunmetal or not. I'm actually gonna look that up because I'm not sure if the part should be gunmetal or not. I don't know. Let me look this up. Hmm. Mauser 98K. Let's see here, guys. No, actually, this part is not metallic, so it's a good thing I didn't paint that right away. because that would have been pretty inaccurate. See how good this is. Honestly, this rifle right here, if you can put it up to the camera, looks like a gigantic blob, but when it the paint dries, it actually looks really good. So I feel like I did a pretty okay job doing that. I'm gonna try and paint the scope. Just add some more paint. I'm using the Vallejo gunmetal gray paint, in case anyone is wondering. For any of you brick arm painters out there. Painting the scope right now looks pretty decent. It's gonna add like a total absurd amount of paint. I don't know, I don't think I've ever painted a scope before. When it comes to like rifles and like if it's a brown rifle, I'll paint the gunmetal parts gunmetal. But I think if it's gonna be if it's a black gun, I'll just paint the parts that are brown. I don't think I'll paint the gunmetal parts on those because it just becomes like a big hassle, you know. I don't know if you guys have ever painted Brickarms before. Like for instance, if you've painted something like this used to be a full black gun. Now it's brown and gunmetal. This actually took a really long time and it was actually incredibly complicated. So I did not enjoy painting that one, yet it still looked incredibly good. I don't know what I'm going for here. It's kind of a blob. I don't think that's paint. No, that ain't paint. It's pretty cool. For all of you guys that are watching, they're still here and not are like bored by my painting. Thank you guys for watching. Really enjoy painting Brickarms. Now I'm moving down onto the lower part of the gun. Now just because finished painting the scope. I think it looks decent so far. Because when the paint dries, it compresses around the weapon, which is good. I gotta put this up close so you guys can't see me painting. I'm gonna actually move this way more into the camera. So yeah, after this, I think I'm gonna paint a one of the black rifles, some of the brown stuff in them. I don't think I've ever done a live stream quite like this one, which is, needless to say, different. Not sure if I necessarily enjoy it more than my other videos or streams that I've done. Okay, so I've finished with mostly the entire rifle. The only thing left I have, oh, well, that didn't, it's not very good. Probably have to add more paint into the parts. Just trying to show you guys part of it. Just plopped right into my hand. Okay, let me see what I see the damage. Yeah, not a whole lot of the paint went off of that one. It's pretty good. Just gotta add some touch-ups to the rifle itself. Um, I'd say the Car 98K was, or the Mauser 98K, whatever one, was probably one of the more iconic weapons in World War II, at least in my opinion. Alright, so that's gonna be there. Just because of its, the how common it was. I think I'm actually gonna with start off the brown paint because I have different ones. The brown paint with a Thompson, or as many of the people familiar with the Thompson called the Tommy gun, as it's known. So yeah, let's dive right into this. This thing can be quite a handful, this paint thing, because paint gets all around this. Kind of gotta just like take off all the dry paint. What I use when I'm done with the rifles or the guns in general, what I use to get the paint off is a tack or a toothpick. Usually pretty reliable, I guess, when it comes to these sort of things. So just figure out to close it. Give it a good shake. And kind of get about that much. Don't really need that right now. The parts that you paint the Thompson are the thing right here and the stock. I like to place it in by the magazine in here in the vise. So I'll just crank more closed. So when I get over there, I can just slide it right in there. It needs another turn or so. But anyway, you can see that's kind of what the brown looks like on that gun. It actually, the Tommy guns, Thompson M1A1s, are probably some of my favorite guns to paint because they're easy and they're pretty quick. Yeah, so it may look like a really light brown right there, and actually kind of turns into this darker brown color, which is quite nice. Just gonna check the chat. And nothing right now. Which is fine. Got one person one. Let me actually go on my Discord server and say that I'm live here. Just gotta get on Discord. Looks pretty good from the sides right here. Got a little paint on my finger, which isn't exactly great. Okay, let's see here. Internet connection seems to be going fairly slow today. Just gonna paint the stock here. The Tommy gun might be the most iconic gun of World War II. The gun in general. Maybe the MP40. I doubt it. Everyone's heard of a Tommy gun. Not. I mean, I've heard people talk about the M1 Garand, but the M1 Garand is nowhere near as popular, in my opinion, as the Tommy gun. Just for the small reason that a lot of people don't know about it. That's just my opinion. Let me just see if I can go up here. Okay. So it's looking pretty good so far. Really like that. Now I'm just gonna open my Discord. Okay. Stock be looking nice and juicy. Okay. When you're painting Brickarms, you want to use a very nice precision paintbrush, like a fine tip one. Just looking up because when the paint dries a little bit, you get a better visual of the front of the gun, and you can see some of the mistakes that I've made right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and go into my chat. Just gonna tell some people. All right. Let's see what we got here. Camera kind of went out of focus for a second. Okay, so this Thompson is looking about done. Let me just show you guys. Ah, accidentally painted my phone for a second. Whoops. Be fine. It's looking really good. I don't know if you guys can see there. The paint's drying, but from my perspective, it looks pretty good. Just gonna open up this just a little bit. Just a little bit. And put this in here by the magazine. Gotta turn it this way. Okay. Okay, so next thing that I want to do I've actually been putting this off for a couple months, actually, come to think of it. I wanted to put a clear coat on this gun, the Papasha 41, or as many people know it, the PPSH. I have a special paintbrush that I like to use to put on my clear coats. It's this big one right here. This big boy. So, my clear coat is actually literally clear paint, or it can appear when it's poured out to be white like this, like a glossy white, and it prevents most scratchings on weapons. So, like if you put it in a minifigure's hand, it will scratch the paint definitely. But like, with this on, less scratch, possible no scratch, which is something that I really like about this. You just got, it says put a small amount on it, but from my experience, that doesn't really work. So, just gonna put some of that on there. Got a little bit on my finger, which is not ideal, like at all. But let me see. Okay. So, now that I put clear coat on that, I just want to clean your brushes, just like put it in a little water, get all that grime off of it. Um, hmm. I have another Thompson in here, but I kind of wanna paint this trench shotgun. It looks pretty cool. And I have never painted a shotgun before, so this will be my first try. Kind of excited to see how it will turn out. Okay, this one doesn't have a cover. Strange. Okay, so this cover up here goes on my big brush. Just wondering where all my crud went. Alright, let's see here. Need to get me some more. I already have some, what do you know? Just get it all over my finger, why don't you? Do 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 do. Alright. Let's just go with it, because, yeah, why not? And this is kind of a different experience, being as I've never painted a shotgun. Actually, it might seem like it's like, oh, it's just like painting any other brick arm, but it's kind of like, it's weird because it has like these gratings in it, like, as you can see, like the shotgun handle's got like little grating marks in between it, and it's just like a different experience, if I can like put it that way. It's quite strange, actually. but it's looking pretty good. I mean, you probably can't tell the difference because, I mean, you know, you know how it is, but we shall see. I don't know how this is gonna end up looking. Hey, we got someone else in the stream. What's up? Is this as laggy as I think it is? Whoa. Okay. More paint. The other side of this. It's not easy at all to see like the paint and like what you've painted and what you haven't, because it's just so they're both dark colors, so it's kind of hard to explain. But I've been painting Brickarms for about I want to say about 2.5 months, maybe almost 3 months. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely been a journey. Um, had a lot of experience, I should say, painting. It just looks like, oh, let me, it looks like just like a big blob of gunmetal on that, which, to be frank, it kind of is. Quantity over quality. Yeah, that looks really kind of bad, if I'm gonna be frankly honest. I'm gonna put this like right here, but I need something to keep it down. So I think I'll put this bottle like right there. Let's see how our first brick arm that I've painted is doing. Looks like the paint is starting to set in, which is looking quite nice, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Since I have my abomination of gunmetal paint sitting there, I would only be wise to paint another gun. This might be one of my last ones, the M1 Carbine Rifle. It's dark brown, if you can't tell, it's not black, which is quite nice actually. I'm not sure what I like better, the light brown color or the dark brown colors. I just don't know. They both look appealing, but I have more light brown than I do dark, so I don't know if it's gonna be a problem if I like merge them into like the same, like have a dark brown and a light brown in the same mock or something like that. I don't know if that's ever gonna be a problem, but that's what the barrel looks like so far. Pretty okay. Painting a magazine on this. Doesn't look bad, I will say that. And then the top of it, I also have to paint. Just precision. Also, if I mess up while painting, the paint can totally like scratch right off unless I put on clear coat. So all I need is a toothpick. So when I'm done, I can just do that and see. Just finish all the parts on that, and I'd say it looks pretty decent. I'd say. I'm gonna try and put it in here. Yeah, that'll work. Um, Let me see. So now that I painted that, I still have a lot of gunmetal paint, and I guess I'll paint this British rifle right here. I don't think I've ever painted one of these before. They honestly look fairly easy. The barrel is basically nothing. Like, that's probably the easiest barrel I've ever painted. And then the internal magazine right here. And I got a little paint on the gun that I didn't want. That will be fine. And some on my hand, which isn't great. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Top of this rifle seems particularly difficult. It's a small area to paint, which I would think would be easy. But the diameter is really small. So yeah, that's basically what this rifle looks like after being painted. Not my best, actually. I think I'm actually going to give this a little bit more paint up here. Alright, so that one looks like it's about done. Actually try and fit it in here. That should work right there. So far we've painted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns. And I have like 1, 2, 3, ooh, 1. It's kind of hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Oh, that's about painted about half. I don't know if I want to keep going or in the stream right here. Not really sure. I want to check my. Nothing on that so far. Okay. Then I'm gonna get my brown brush. So I don't need any of the gunmetal paint anymore. Take my Vallejo paint, put it over here. Don't need clear paint anymore. Okay. Okay, so that's drying. So that's kind of a problem. Let me actually balance this out with a white paint since I'm never going to use white paint. Oh, it's low. Dude, is it lagging like a lot? Killbrick, I made it low. Bro, hold on. Can you tell me if this is like super lag like right now? I'm just about to paint this Thompson. Cool. Okay, so hold on. Is it like lagging like incredibly? Please tell me. I need to know. Gonna add some ground paint here. I'm just about to paint this Thompson right here. The parts. The lag though. Ah, it is lagging. No. Dang. Bro, I was really hoping that it wasn't lagging. But like this is the best I can do. Dang. That really stinks, man. I mean, can't really do anything about it since I don't have anything but Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. And it's like at like 2 Mbps, which is like imagine riding a bike like 1 miles an hour. That's like the speed of my internet. It's it's pretty bad. Bro, you should have seen how it was earlier. It was like my hand would be like right here, and then all of a sudden it would go. Bro, it was pretty ridiculous. But this is how my Thompson looks so far. The paint looks like garbage. But when it dries, it actually looks like the Thompson right there. That's funny, dude. So far, let me actually move around my trusty tripod. I have this like epic shotgun that's so it looks like crap because like the paint's like all globbed up, but when it like doesn't, it like totally compresses. Like look at this PPSH. That thing is looking like a thick boy. Then you have like some of the other painted rifles there. This Thompson right here actually looks incredibly good. Then you have some other stuff, but thank you. The bad lag. Ooh, I think it's like my Wi-Fi must be going in like circles, having a seizure. Ooh, oh no. Okay. How the heck am I supposed to hold this to paint the stock? Um, how did I do it? Have that thing. Wait, have that thing. That's funny. Um, okay, so I'm just gonna paint this thick stock. Oh, also I have this like garbage minifigure right here from like Lego City, so I can like do my criminal experiments on him. So that should be fun. Um, test him for rabies and stuff like that. It should be interesting. Maybe cut off a couple of fingers. Wait, bro, I just painted my finger. Wait, hold on. So I have some, bro. I got them needle nose pliers. Just can bust his head. Come here. I have use of you. And smash his head in. Mine's more garbage than that. You ever painted any brick arms or helmets or anything like that? Kale brick. You painted minifigs. You don't have original M. Okay. Not really sure what that's supposed to mean. in case you're wondering what like a fully painted brick arm looks like, it looks like this. It looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I did one before, just one. Okay, well, actually, believe it or not, I've only been doing this for like 2.5 months, and the first one I think the first one I did was was this one. Um, actually, I think. Let me just get out of a piece of trash. Um, the I feel like the first. I don't even know what I was saying. I literally just started speaking, and I was like, "Excuse me, you say a word now." But the first gun that I painted was actually pretty good. But Brickmania sells painted guns just like this, or well, over molds for like $15. They call them overloads or over molds, whatever they call them. But they're pretty bad. They're so expensive, and like I just buy the $1 guns and use my like 60 cents worth of paint and just curse splat them. It's actually pretty interesting. Oh, in case you're wondering, this is not my beer glass. This is filled with like, hold on, I've had this water down here for like 2 months. Look at all that like sediment. What? Wait, what's up there? Was that like, did that come from up there? I think we might have some. Oh, also, that standing water's been there for like, in case you're wondering, that is actual water. Like, yeah, that's coming out of like that. I don't know what that is, but it ain't great. Pen ink lol. It's it's pretty bad. But my God, the stream is lagging so bad. I'm watching the part where I was talking to the cop, and it was like 10 minutes ago. Oh my God, it's because I'm watching this on a. Ooh, it's things like God. You know what it could be? Could be human feces. I'm just kidding. It's not that. Oh my God. Did I try some more stop motion last night? Like I started off as a penny smells bad though. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Yes, it does. Let me just like move this down here so you guys don't see my face while I attach this rifle. You want to know what's really epic? Where's my skateboard? It's pretty epic. I want to die. Oh, okay. I just rode through the standing water. Well, whatever. I'm sure it will be fine. I actually started off my channel as a stop motion, but it was like 4 years ago. Actually, it was like 2 years ago that I was doing stop motioning, and I will say it was awful. Like I was bad at it in like so many different ways. It was just like it was fun, and I'm actually thinking about doing Does this thing 2 viewers? Yes, yes, it does. It only has 2 viewers. I mean, what do you expect? Like, no one wants to sit and watch me paint brick arms. Mm, like, you don't have to like stay here. Yes, it only does have 2 viewers because I'm a depressing, lonely man. By the way, in the description, donate chicken tenders. I'm hungry. My parents won't feed me. So, doing this, why won't this focus? This is like the worst Galaxy S9 camera quality. I hate iPhones, but this garbage camera quality though. In the backside here, I don't paint. I'm not gonna paint the handle this time because that's where the minifigure's hand goes. And last time I did that, even the clear coat won't stop the scratching in the minifigure's hand. It was just so incredibly annoyance. Ooh. Season 31 of The Simpsons go. Where at least you do have viewers. Yes, I do. If I could have more viewers, I might donate you 2 cents on PayPal. Go find me more viewers. More soulless human beings. Just apply this thick paint. Bro, is it just me or does this look like I pulled this thing out of a sewer? It's like covered in that. But it actually does. When it dries, it actually looks like that. So it's pretty good. Oh my God, the clear coat. The clear coat is turning white. Actually, no, it was already white. It just how do you do a live stream? Okay, so here's hacking to YouTube now. So you go to basically you go to this epic website because I'm trying to do okay, so you can't do it on the YouTube website because you have to have 1,000 subscribers and like 400 hours of watch time a month, which is garbage and stupid. But so you go to this awesome app. This is probably the best place to do it. It's called StreamYard.com, and that's actually where I'm streaming this from right now, which is pretty cool. Um, you just go in there, you like connect to your YouTube channel and like put in a bunch of cool stuff, and it just works. It's just like that simple. Wouldn't say it's like super simple, but it's pretty simple. Ooh. Painting mostly everything of this brown except that handle, because I just can't paint that handle, man. I kind of like the gunmetal ones, so I can just paint them brown instead of having brown ones and painting them gunmetal. I honestly really don't care. Like, any colors, good for me. How far down am I gonna paint on this thing? I have no idea. Do. See, check it. Oh, how do you get 8T? What? Wait, hold on. Let me see. How do I get 8T? Oh, wait, no, hold on. Oh, now I get. Okay, I was saying you're saying it. Okay, sorry. I have a brain disease that prevents me from comprehending any sensible sentence. Sorry about that, folks. I'm brain dead. What Brickarm looks like so far. It's actually not bad compared to where's my abomination of a card 98K that I had like last week? Or like overmolded and like yeah, it was I can't find it. I might have actually chucked it because I painted that thing so awful and I couldn't even remove any of the paint. Speaking of paint, I'm not drinking the paint. Don't even ask me to. That's how you get lead poisoning. Lead because it's for kids. The secret ingredient is more lead. Because you want those children to be real stupid when they grow up. The Children's Hospital on 5th Street is owned by McDonald's. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, I'm watching some funny videos while painting these. Oh, so the cool thing is, I have this garbage material right here, and so I wrapped it around a rifle with a scope, actually just like this one, except it was black, like just like up here for like the really cool effects. It was actually pretty sick. Boo boo, boo doo boo. See what's going on. My head itch. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Just get some more globs of my abomination paint on here. Okay, I actually have no idea how I'm going to get this to dry because I don't think there's anywhere that I can put it for paint. This is a pretty big problem, actually. Just one second. Yeah. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Not good. Actually, don't I have a? Let me just check this tool chest of misery. I think I have a little vice thing that like keeps it from blowing up the world. Yeah, okay, so here's what I get. Hey, what's up, Lego boy? Just painting some brick arms. This stream is really laggy and I can't fix it. But just figured out how to paint this entire thing brown and clip it onto the thing so it doesn't get totally demolished. So now, don't have to rub off paint, but just gonna show you guys what I've done so far. Painted literally all those, and that one. Going to start. Let me actually bring this a little bit closer. Start painting some more. Okay, so we got the brown out. So since I do, might as well paint this Muzzle. Because everyone knows Muzzles are brown. One sec, folks. My paintbrushes. Um. Okay. Let's see what we got here. As everyone knows, 2020 was the best year in the world. And we will all miss 2020. And we wish we could relive it again. Some of this stuff is pretty weird. So here's what it looks like right now. Pretty good. I'm actually thinking about, let me get another one of those vice pieces here. Just clip that on. I'm actually going to cut me some of materials. Alright, because I want to be able to wrap my, let me just get like a sample rifle like this one. Be able to wrap a cloth around my gun. So I'm gonna cut out just a little bit of cloth. Alrighty, almost got it. Okay. Haven't really had any time to check out the chat because I just gotta cut out this little piece of cloth. And then also need super glue. So I'll be doing that later. Right now, yes, I almost painted my shirt because I ran into the paintbrush. Actually, this is kind of a lot easier to just hold it right here and just wee. I don't know. Do I want to paint this gunmetal? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet. I think I'll figure it out eventually. But I feel like that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.